We'll see you as soon as you wake up.
This video is brought to you by viewers like you. Thank you. Make sure to subscribe and help get this video to 4,000 likes.
And I say, hey!
Arthur explains how there are some things you can never prepare for, like having a little sister who's the spawn of Satan.
Build me an army worthy of Mordor.
At least now we know for sure that DW was a mistake. At preschool, Miss Morgan gathers the kids for story time. Everyone puts down their toys except for DW, who apparently can't hear Miss Morgan. Okay, but she can still see, right? Can she not see that the other kids have stopped playing?
DW, get on your
Listening ears!
That afternoon, DW is sitting in front of the TV with the volume on blast, much to her brother's chagrin. Her dad tells her to turn it down until DW whines that she can't hear. Mr. Reed takes DW to the ear doctor, who's conveniently named Dr. Tinnitus. Guess she must be the daughter of geriatrics and anesthesia. Is her grandpa named Pappy Smear?
That's disgusting.
DW tries to play off her problem by blaming it on Arthur.
I'm only here because my brother's mean and selfish and hates marrying Moo Cow.
That line will only get you so far in life. Mr. Reed explains how DW has had a rash of ear infections over the past year. What the hell has she been jamming in her ears? The doctor explains how the gunk in DW's ears is preventing sound from getting through. Gross. Dr. Tinnitus says they'll need to put DW to sleep so they can put fluid-draining tubes in her ears, and I'm on board with any plan that involves putting DW to sleep. That night, the Reed family is having dinner when Arthur graciously offers DW the last burrito.
Go ahead. You should have it.
This triggers her suspicions as DW is incapable of perceiving acts of kindness. Arthur continues to be nice to her while DW is perturbed by her brother's persistent generosity. Arthur brings her milk and cookies only for DW to yell in his face.
I want juice, not milk.
What kind of serial killer drinks juice with cookies? Arthur nearly snaps, but ultimately resists the urge to punch his sister's lights out. DW demands to know why Arthur is being so nice. Arthur explains that he admires DW for being so brave about her operation. DW savors the moment as it's likely the only time her brother will ever be proud of her. The next day, DW goes in for her pre-surgery screening. The pediatrician tries to take a blood sample and DW has a full-on meltdown.
Wait, I can't look. Hold me tighter, tighter, not that tight.
They get the sample and DW lies to herself that she's braver than her brother.
Arthur would have cried like a baby.
Screw off. DW is ready to call it a day, until the nurse informs her that she still has 3 more doctors to see. That night, DW is worried she'll wake up in the middle of her surgery. She has a nightmare where she gets operated on by Miss Morgan and the Tibble Tumors, who determine she's the biggest coward in the world.
She has no bravery at all. Not a single speck.
I could have told you that. The next morning, DW lies to her dad that she doesn't need the surgery, claiming she can hear the TV even with the sound turned off.
I can hear it even with the sound off. Let's cancel the operation and have pancakes.
Mr. Reed assures her that it's normal to be nervous and tells her everything will be fine. The Reed family go to the hospital, where the nurse gives DW a number 1 patient sticker. This goes directly to DW's head as she declares herself the best patient in the world.
Everybody loves me. I'm the number 1 patient.
Mr. Reed holds his daughter's hand as the doctor puts her to sleep. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? During the operation, DW dreams of being a superhero with ultra hearing powers.
No one is too quiet for Super Ear Girl.
So she's basically shitty Daredevil? Also, I'm no expert on superheroes, but I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to embroider your secret identity onto the front of your costume. The surgery goes off without a hitch. Damn. DW is heading home when she sees the same doctor give a number 1 sticker to another kid. This sends DW into a fit of rage as there can only be 1 number 1 patient.
There can be only one!
Sometime later, DW is back to driving her brother insane as she insists on checking his ears. She tells him his brain is missing and then threatens to give him brain surgery. And honestly, I'm not sure which is worse, DW with a police badge or DW with a medical degree. Let's review. DW screwed up her ears so badly that she needed to get surgery. She took advantage of her brother's sympathy and yelled in his face whenever he did something wrong. She psyched herself out as the operation drew closer until her family convinced her she was going to be fine. She used her doctor's kindness as an excuse to inflate her ego, and imagined herself as the world's most craptastic superhero. And even after the surgery was over, she rewarded her brother's kindness by pestering him to no end and threatening to remove his brain. FUDW.
And I say,
Hey, I have a Patreon. Sign up at patreon.com/mattneff to get your name in the thank you credits, along with early access to every FUDW and the chance to vote for future episodes. If there's a movie or show you'd like me to talk about, top-tier patrons can commission a review for my channel. Check out the link in the description to become an FUDW superfan.
Also, I'm now on Cameo, so make sure to check out my profile to get a personalized FU video. Next time on FUDW...
That's it! I'm going home! You were supposed to let me teach you how to do it! You're the worst student I've ever had!
and I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If you could learn to work and play and get along with each other.